is doing. All right, so we're gonna start today here with Mama Bear in large caps, futures, small caps. The same strategy that we trade for trend following or reversal plays, now we made it into a bot system, full trading strategy, automated. We're gonna have updates in the next following weeks for who's following us, who asked us, you know, if you can receive the bot. Okay, we're gonna provide all the information in the coming weeks. Okay, so starting today, first of all, read the disclaimer. Remember that the session we have with Bookmap are for education purpose only. So don't treat them like investment advice, and read your disclaimer. This is very important. Now, what we do over here. So I've been trading since 1999, 26 years by now. I've been trading everything out there. So from covered warrants, which was like options in the Italian market, to Forex, crypto, futures. But I've always been trading during all these years, stocks, European and US stocks, and futures. When I say stocks, I mean stocks and options. In the last 7 years, so from around 2017, 2018, we also started to incorporate small caps. Now, if you're looking at small caps in this moment, you will see that the actual market right now in small cap land isn't like really the best, because we have a lot of pre-market faders. So I would say a lot of gap and crap faders pre-market. But after the gate, we have few stocks that are giving any kind of A+ setup. And this I mean both for long and both for short. So if you check and simply you compare month of, for example, July, August, versus the month that we have like now, so the last couple of weeks, you will see that after the gate, we have very few scenarios where you can have an A+ setup to trade. So if you want to trade small caps, you have to look really for scalps on the long side, because we don't have many long opportunities. And mostly of these stocks, I would say 3 out of 4, based on backtesting using it to trade, are faders pre-market. So you have to come over here early. The small caps market, or to say the market in general, starts 4 a.m. New York time. For who's in Italy over here, Rome, Berlin, that's like 10 a.m. our time. And I would tell you that we have some faders already from 4:30, 5 o'clock. But I would say the majority of the gappers, they start coming after 6:30, even better after 7. Okay, so that would be our 1 p.m. just after lunch. Okay, so good morning, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me. We're gonna start soon. We're gonna go over the playbook setups. Today, we're gonna have a special lesson on how to trail positions. Yesterday, we had a mentoring session going over with different traders from all over, going over how to trail, so how to simply manage the best opportunities. Because as I saw, a lot of the traders that I'm mentoring, that I'm, I would say, coaching, are doing very good trades in the sense that their entry is generally spot on, but then the trailing is not the best. So we need to not only put some focus, some attention, some studying on the entry, but also on how to manage the position, because that is really the key in becoming profitable. So few minutes, let's see that everybody joins, and then we're gonna start. All right. Good morning, William. Good morning, Dan. Morning, guys. So let's start over here this morning. I want to go over, first of all, our usual hourly chart. We're going to start with a look at futures, and we're going to start over here from NQ. Okay, so you should be able to see good over here my charts. Yesterday we had a full hour lesson. Good morning, Ron. Good morning, Pete. We had a full lesson on how to use the daily chart and hourly chart. As you know, I'm not really trading anymore discretionary. So all the trades that I've been taking are based on our trading strategy, and it's very systematic, the process. Then you can automate it, or you can simply, trade yourself. But the point is that we base all our trading upon setups using order flow and or I would say price action. Okay, so the two keys are price action or order flow and setups. Now I'm gonna explain why I mean this if we have like some scenarios during the day, but essentially this is gonna be like fantastic because I would say the webinar that I prepare for today is gonna be a lot on trailing, a lot of how to manage position. So let's see if we're gonna have some kind of position. Okay, so let's look over here in Q. Questo da 4%. Let's over here look at in Q. We are in a trading range. As every morning, I write down my plan until we are in this trading range over here. I'm not really looking to trade NQ. Same over here on ES. You can see that we are in a trading range. Looks like a wedge, right? So until we are in this wedge, I'm not looking to trade. If you're trading gold instead, we've been calling this using the daily chart and the break over here, another break over here. Some position we open above 3,500 on these dips over here into the JLines. You can see over here once it broke this resistance. So you can see this major resistance over here. I'm going to enlarge it. We are looking for the scalp. Also, I call this on the, I publish also in a newspaper in Italy. And we have around 150,000 viewers. And I was giving this alert, was saying, look for the 3,500 breakout. Then we started looking buying dips. Dips came exactly over here into the J-line. So that's one of the best swing position setups swing setups that I want to trade. And this was the position that we have. So gold is being very strong. You can see that it bounced always from this hourly J-lines over here. So we're talking about the 72.89 EMA. And that's a powerful setup. So let's start with the first stock of the day. Everybody's interested in Tesla. So we had Tesla, and personally, I missed a very big opportunity on Tesla because I was looking for a price dip below 300 in the past months. And I didn't have that. So I mainly been trading Tesla for small move intraday. We're going to look into now Tesla this morning, but also would like to know your opinion, what Tesla is doing, where you think this is headed to. I had this this wedge over here formation, looks like a channel, but if you put over here the daily, you will see like a wedge formation. We had a break over here, so here where we started like the long position. And if we have, I would say, a little bit of I would say not of imagination, but if we can really picture, this kind of price action right now, looks like exactly this. Because if you're looking at this point, we are like doing this. And then it broke. You see the small consolidation broke. And then right now, we're having this. And, maybe we can have this play to the upside. So I'm very interested in waiting for a break over here of this level 450, 455. If we can have this break, then, we're looking for 500. My long-term idea is this above 500, even above 600. So I'm looking for Tesla. This doesn't mean we cannot have a retracement until 370, 350 and then push up, but I'm looking Tesla as a major swing long position for, the upcoming year 2026. So what I'm going to do this morning in intraday, okay, yesterday high is this level, 445, okay? So until we don't break this level, I'm not gonna trade it. So if we have a break of this 444, 445-ish, well, then I consider 450 calls options long this week, and I'm looking for a buy play, okay? So if I have to draw this, so some trader told me, Jay, can you draw, because it's like, you know, very useful. So I'm looking for this play over here, you know, happening on Tesla. Remember, there can always be a invalidation of the play if from here, for example, we start like fading to downside after a fake breakout, right? So this is my play this morning on Tesla. So Tesla idea, we're gonna call it. Let's move to the next one. So we have PLTR. I like PLTR only above 183. I won't be trading above 183. If you look at this play, is also a wedge. Seems like a symmetrical triangle. Symmetrical triangle over here, or wedge, but basically it's important to know that we're waiting a breakout of 183. When I say 183 or 84, and then space to 190. Oatly, as you know, is a stock that I've been following a lot. We had a very big bullish move in September, because this went like, you know, 100% from the 70s till the 140s. So amazing. Be careful if you have long position swing. If we start breaking the 105, 108 level, this could unwind. Nvidia, strongest stock. We've been trading from this day. This day was an under-over. Yesterday was an under-over. So two of the playbook that you will see over here this morning, you know, this forecast. Two of the playbooks that we had this week, like Nvidia, were under-over. Okay, so we had long over here setup, and over here the long the setup. So this based on the strategy that we trade. So this morning I will be considering everything above 185.80, 186. I'm looking for a break to the upside, and ideally a push to 190. Invalidation below 184. Yesterday we had NBIS, but as you know, also traded yesterday confirmed me, saying that we had, you know, a lot of spread, so not really the best stock to trade at this moment. MU, we've been trading this, but until we are below 165, 166, no more trade. MSTR is very interesting. First, I want to bring you over 1 second into the daily. Okay, so daily is still fading below the daily J-lines. On the hourly, seems like curling. But remember, we're still in a bearish market. So I'm going to leave it for now. Meta has been like downtrending, okay, losing over here around 60 points. We're talking about over here quantum stocks. So right now is not a moment to trade them long. IRNQ, QBTS, RGTI, and QBT. So all the, I would say we can make it like, you know, all green. This, and this, okay. Hood, one of the best stocks to trade. I would say Hood and Coin, they don't disappoint. This is on the daily on Hood. So you can see the bounce over here from our band, giving over here a beautiful setup in 125, 126. All these stocks that we've been like following right now, we've been alerting these real time, sharing the trades on a lot of these plays. Hood gave the long entry on the 29th over here. So on Monday, you can see there was no liquidity down here, very low liquidity. And then look at that climax over here, that rise in the volume on the break over here, the 130, and now it's 141. So a pretty big move. If we can hold over here 140, I'm looking for another move over here above 143 and then target 148, 150. The other one is Coin. So we're gonna save this. The other one is Coin. And Coin as well has been very strong. Bullish stock, position over here, and now this is this morning, okay? You can see that it's uptrending already. So we'll see if it's gonna break over here with strength 347, target 351, that will be my target. Or trap, liquidity trap, 347, 347.50-ish, and then fail, okay? Let's look over here. Bitcoin is coming up. So you can see really the similarity over here. Similarity with coin. Both are uptrending. BIDO, nothing for now. BBAI, nothing. BABA over here is always gapping up. Not today though. Today is actually to our level. So start watching as we know how our BABA trades, right? When it's a major gap pop, let's say over here, it pops and then fails. You know, it loves to give these pop and fail, like over here, gaps, pop and fail. But when we are very close to a level of demand, like in this case, this band or this band, then it's time for us to start looking for a long picture. So we're going to look today if we can have a break of 180, 181 for potential long plays. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here as reference. So this would be my BABA idea. Okay, we're going to keep it over here. So BABA, then we have BA, Boeing, Amazon over here, only good if we would have this morning a breakdown on future of 216. So we're gonna start looking at this. And so what I'm doing, I'm putting over here red. So in case this fails below 216, I'm looking for a short play. AMD, until we don't have this range break, don't actually trade it. Okay, is in range. And Apple is continuing over here to give, you know, some big bullish plays. We'll see this morning if this pushes to the upside. So BABA, Coin, Hood, Nvidia, PLTR, Tesla, NQES, we need to see a break with the range. Amazon in case starts fading. We can also look at MU, MSTR, and others. Also, we have the morning gaps, could be very interesting. But for now, we have, I would say, a lot already to trade. So let's stay for this play this morning. Okay, coming up here on Bookmap, again, unless you have a very strong, powerful, I would say, power computer, don't put like several stocks as I did. I have over here 6-7 stocks, so the capability over here of my system is pretty huge. But I would simply keep 1 or 2. So in this case, Tesla, of course, because I like the volatility we have on Tesla. Hood, Nvidia, PLTR, RZLV, and Coin. I'm gonna look at RZLV. We're gonna go over the stock today. We're gonna go over the key levels. And we're gonna put 1 second over here, Bookmap, so you can see that this morning is actually gapping up. So we're talking about an earnings plays. You can see over here earnings, okay? 1st of October. RZLV, what it did over here in the past. So let's go into the daily level. This morning is over here right now around $6. So we can start putting all the most important relative levels. So we can put over here this base, like 650. A lot of gaps over here. Okay, so we're gonna keep those gaps. I like to put on a horizontal line where we have gaps. So the low and the high, the bars. Then we have a high peak with high volume. Let's go back over here, 2022, 23, nothing. Okay, so these are going to be for now my levels. And let's go down to what are we going to do as Playbook. So the lines that you can see over here, the red lines are all levels where it was traded at least 5 million volume that day. So I'm looking ideally for or a pop into the high golden zone 630, 650, and then a fail, or an underover, so a fail over here of $6, reclaim very fast, ideally first 5 minutes, and then a long play. So my point is to see or this, so reclaim below 6, pop in, you know, this is going to be my long, or vice versa. an extension, ideally 630 or even 640. And over here, a short position, Okay, so this is the idea that we have on RZLV. So put RZLV idea. Coming in Bookmap for now, I don't really see huge levels unless that's 750, which is the major daily level. So it can always be, a level where we have the magnet. What means magnet? Often when you see these big levels over here, we have like the price getting, I would say, tracked by the level of here. So it's not the first time small caps move totally different from large caps that I see a big level like this, and the liquidity is like simply a track from that level. For example, you can have buyers that, some buyers over here, they're trying to push and liquidate over here 750, or maybe the 750 over here cancels, okay? The price over here stalled at $7. They sell on this bid over here and, have a dump and a hull down play. So we've seen so many manipulation, I would say, themes in small caps in the last years that we have to be, I would say, we have to expect, always expect the impossible in small cap land. Okay, let's see if in room we have any questions. Oh yeah, for this morning I received some questions. So yes, on Sunday, also don't miss the webinar at 12 p.m. East New York time for who's in Italy or in Europe over here, Berlin, Rome time. It's gonna be 6 p.m. okay, our time. Otherwise, 12 p.m. New York time, Eastern time. It's going to be a webinar where I go over how one of the traders that I'm mentoring, or a mentor actually, in the past years, made more than 1 million, trading only 2 setups. Seems like crazy, but 2 setups were able to give him like, a weekly paycheck. And we're talking about these setups. We're talking about the risk management we had. We're breaking down all these criteria. The other thing is that from 1st of November, we're going to have like a mentoring. So 1 month from now, we have 4 plays, 2 ready took, so 2 seats left. So we have a question over here on Tesla. Let's see. So let's bring up Tesla. Okay, Jay, on Tesla, you would enter on retest of trendline break. Okay, so first of all, whenever you make your plan, guys, look at your hourly chart. Okay, so daily hourly chart, because I want to see the scenario. And as we said, we had this wedge, and now we have this wedge. So it's recreating the same scenario. And this is a very important matter, because this means we can actually think that we're going to have a continuation. So I'm looking for a break of 444, 445-ish before entering along. And my play, being that we are inside the previous trading range, is going to be break and then dip in the VWAP or JLines curl, or that previous day high bounce play, just like this. This is exactly what I'm looking for. We can sometimes enter before this break if I really have a big confirmation on Bookmap. So for example, I would see something like with a huge support, like maybe 50, 100K on Bookmap, which is a very big support demand zone. Then in that case, I will start my fill with probably 1/3 of the position. Then I stay between 20 and 30% of the position. And then when I see the trade is working and I have my A+ setup, okay, I add the remaining part. Another question over here. Good morning, brother. So RZLV on SSR, volume 20 million, still danger for squeezing short? Yes. But the point is one thing. As we said yesterday, when we have, plays where everybody is afraid to short, really for this reason that we have an SSR, okay, and a lot of volume traded. So a lot of these traders will simply stay away from trading the stock. One, because they think they're going to have a big losing trade if they take it today. My idea is to stay ready with both sides. So both for or a failed breakdown over here, as I said, 6 and long. But also if we go into this liquidity area, you can see over here 630 till 635. Okay, so we can say 630, 640. The price could stall. Okay, could simply come over here, start fading. That is going to be our rejection, even on SSR, with very small risk. So I like these plays. Why? And also look at PALI right now. I like this play because we have a very small risk versus the possible unwind or grind, you know, that may give us. Right, Mavir?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Okay, PALI over here, $1. We'll see. Yeah, we also have bag holders exactly on RZLV. Sarà la coda, maybe la coda. RZLV, you can see over here, guys, the bounce from the JLines. So we have a few minutes to go. We're looking into 3 minutes over here. Before the open, you can see that this is the dip starting like to push. Let's see over here, we can have this trend line break. I'm not going to open a position before the gate. Okay, when I say the gate means 9:30. So I need to see over here the first couple of minutes, if we're gonna have like, you know, a pop and fill or a dip and then curl, in order to get in, once I have one of the two, I would say zones trapped. Okay, so I will short if longs are trapped. So we'll short over here, or I will long if over here longs are trapped, because longs will stop out below VWAP, and I will get in over here. Okay. Okay, so start looking at PALI, guys. PALI, $1. This could potentially like extend. Okay, almost open. Let's look if we're gonna have any setup. Quando viene uno, me lo dici, ok?
Yeah.
Ci deve essere tutto, ma me lo dici prima che si conferma.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look over here, RZLV at the gate. Let's look at Tesla coin, PLTR, Nvidia. So we have our watch list ready. Okay, a few seconds to go. All right. So starting over here, took a long play on Tesla. Looking over here if we have more or it will reverse. Fail on RZLV. Fail on Google, PLTR extending. So, okay, red.
Yeah.
So Tesla over here reversal, so all out, possible at 50. Nothing for now, small caps. So you can see the short over here on Tesla. We're short on this play, guys. So it came up. You see the long play over here for the buy. Came up all the way, fail over here, and now the system giving a 50. So if we stay 443 and 50, I'm gonna hold down short. Above 444, I'm gonna go long play. So we have over here Tesla for now at 50. We have also PLTR at 50, 181.50. I'm following what the system is giving us. And you can see also the big heat map over here on 183. You see the system getting at 50. Tesla's unwinding with FFT. Okay. So we have our short plays. NQ is trying to push. So start watching also NQ over here. So we have Tesla, go short, hold it, NQ giving it long. Has to hold 24,800. PLTR, we're looking for 178 short. Tesla for 438. NQ moving higher. So now moving risk to break even on NQ, moving risk to break even on PLTR, moving risk to break even on Tesla. We're simply following the system. So you can see over here where I'm pointing, right? This is NFFT, so it gives us a short 443.50. This over here, NQ is a long play. PLTR is also short play. We're in from 181 and 50. and over here on NQ from 24,800, or who took the Qs, like for example over here, we have that on the overplay. No. So we are long over here following the Qs, okay? PLTR working good. So target is going to be 178 and 40. Over here, take 1/3 on PLTR, take out 1/3, 179 and 80. So this is the play of our team. Shorting over here, just below that 180-150 where we had the entry. Taking a little bit partial. Now let's go. Tesla reclaim for a long position. Not yet long, just watching for now. Okay, open level on Tesla. So if you break 444 and hold, equal long play. So let's see. Qui c'era tutto che conferma, vedi questo? Let's see if we break 444, guys. Okay, is working over here. So add a little bit on Tesla, but I already took out a little bit on the push. Now when I see a break of 446, NQ pushing, so hold it. So we're holding NQ and QQQ. We are holding short on PLTR. And we are long on Tesla on perfect on the over. You can see the system over here on the over. Tesla over here giving us best play of the day. You can see the system over here. We have both Diablo and a Yota long. So now we're gonna try to hold 75% of our position. And we're simply gonna manage over here. So we had over here a long play. We didn't get a fill 446, so we got out the scratch. We got a long over here, adding more long over here, adding more size over here, out over here, a partial around 15, another 15%. So total is around 1/3 the position over here. Now we're holding for 450, 452. So massive play. And PLTR we're still holding for the short play, okay? So we're trying to hold this as much as we can. The targets over here 450, 451. I love to see Bookmap how it's breaking these heat maps. We have also a long position on calls 450 weekly. So now look how to trail. You can see over here our best long position. By the way, guys, Chris Carper doing an amazing job over here alerting the plays. So give him some love. When we're looking at small caps, and we said, you know, you want to look for the pop and fail. mean, you have to talk with Carford and Chris. Amazing job from them. I'm not in this position. This is Carford over here. So came into the liquidity over here. Remember what we were looking for, the golden zone high. They short over here. Now we're looking to hold probably 540. That's going to be a good level. 449 on Tesla. Okay, we're just riding over here the trend right now, right? We're just riding. Don't know if anybody of you is along with us. Maybe coin. Let's see. So big liquidity at 450 on Tesla. Because this is the first lower low, take out another 1/3. So we're getting out over here another 1/3. So team over here has an average of 444 in 70s, more or less. Also some calls, 450. Okay, so we get out over here partial. And now we're going to use this 446, 445.50 as a major trailing. Okay. Let's look at Baba. Baba, guys, remember the setup we were talking this morning, holding that major level of liquidity on Baba. So we're going to look at this. I want to share again. Remember over here, this is our plan on Baba. So we had a long play over here, 180.50. This is Baba right now. And you can see it's starting to push, holding 90 million VWAP above the pre-market high. We'd like to see over here 182.50. This is Tesla. This is also my dog. All right, so PLTR back to the JLines. Remember, trailing the money. So right now, what we want to see? We want to see Tesla continue to push below this 445.50 all out. Now, if we have a heat map coming in at VWAP over here, we're going to long it. Bought over here, again, some dips at 445.50s, risking 445. We didn't like to do that if we see a big heat map. Rambo, shh. We didn't like to do this. We need now to see green prints. Otherwise, we're going to cut simply for 20, 30 cents, 40 cents the most. So now we're putting a stop break even, 445.50. PLTR reclaiming, looking for a push. Rambo. That's the pre-market high on PLTR.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. So Tesla we're holding, okay? So you can see the setup over here is under. So our system gave us the long first over here, right away out. We longed over here. We got out the majority over here. Sorry, over here and over here. So 447 and 70 and 445 and 70. Now we're risking break even. Our average is around 445 and 70, okay? Nice on PLTR, guys. So JLine curl on PLTR. So it's working over here. So we trim over here if we get 448 on Tesla. Yep. So you can see again that all work we did this morning on Tesla and PLTR is simply working. So we longed over here 444. This is given and over. All systematic process. Getting out over here the majority, getting out the remaining, relonging over here, getting out partial over here. Now we're looking for that 450. Okay. Yes, we have ACTI. Chris is giving for me a very good reason to wait for the stock to play. So PLTR, we have that range, remember. We have this inside bar, we love this. You can see the long play position. I want to share with you guys the PLTR play. PLTR is running, amazing. So where we had the long here in PLTR, and then the short came over here. And on Tesla, same exact scenario, guys. Where we had the long play. Okay. Insomma molto bene questo Jtraderco. PLTR break of the range. Remember what we were looking this morning. Google.
Yeah.
No. Beautiful PLTR.
Yeah.
Target 185. Anybody holding PLTR or Tesla with us? These are the major plays. We have this liquidity over here, 450, still making higher lows, but also lower high, doing in the last, I would say, 10, 15 minutes over here, a wedge. We'd love to see this in a clear out 450. So even our option will, fly a little bit. So you could see how we trailed on Tesla. NQ is fading, so it could bring down the market. Let's go back over here and let's check what the market is doing. So Tesla over here, sideways, we're going to trail maximum break even. NQ, we are in the range, getting to the low of the day. Nvidia fading, PLTR fading, coin fading. And we're going to also put AMD. Remember, we're looking at this AMD or Amazon if today the market will be failing. So Tesla, we're out. So let's go back over here. A long position on JLine curl, long position on JLine curl, came all the way up, trailed, relonged, came to the previous high, supply area, came back, trailing over here. Now maybe this is gonna push more, but you can see that we broke that demand zone over here of the golden zone. So decided that we were looking to take a big trailing stop. Okay. Come on, guys. Let's see if we can have another big move over here. So if you're looking for long plays, the way that the market is strong, NQ is not pushing at all. So wait. Wait a little bit more. Have patience right now. All right, let's look what else the market is doing. So we go back from time to time and scan the market. So we have NQ, sideways action. I'm not really interested to trade over here. ES, basically the same, okay? So ES and NQ, range equal, no trade. So what we had this morning was 4 plays, 4 wins on large caps. Tesla needs to break the 451, 452. Otherwise, don't trade it. Okay? We took a good play over here on the RZLV curl, but now we need to break this 451, 452. Quantum stocks, nothing exciting. SMCI, remember the continuation. This was an R play. So we made the pre-market watch list on this, and my bad that I didn't look after the gate. SMCI. Beautiful breakout. Over here, a long play at 47.54. Yeah, it's a long play over here. Nice one. On the over SMCI. Let's look at again PLTR, but over here is below. No, PLTR. But do you see over here 15?
Yeah.
This is though is good on the okay. PLTR, we're going to need to break that. I'm going to put over here PLTR. Also look at Bookmap PLTR. PLTR is breakout coming. We have a massive resistance 183 and 60, 184. We need to see the break of this red wedge, sorry. If we have the break of the wedge, this is going to be a good play. So we are still below that previous day high at 182 and 76. Need to break this 182.76. Oatly is fading. So we have good plays right now, and you know, let's not try to push it too much. If you're looking at PLTR right now, you can actually see we are stuck in a range. This 182 and 50, this resistance. We have liquidity at 183, 50, 184, 185. So all this supply area given from these levels. So we could actually make a visual over here like this. And then some support 179 over here. Okay, so we have this space. SMCI. We had a good idea this morning for a long. I missed personally the trade. This was in the play of today, guys. You can see over here SMCI breakout and cup pattern formation. Look for break to buy 48.50 with volume TP 50.51. So we're looking for this play. So SMCI is working pretty good. PLTR looks like it's going to push. PALI is pushing. So check out at PALI, guys, SSR today. So PALI moving up strong. $140. Some resistance over here. Yeah, it's a pretty good resistance. Then 190. So not in a rush to short this. The long play on PALI is good from the JLines. VWAP. So now we would need only to see a major supply area. But for now, it's still early. So Tesla came down. Let's look at PLTR. So PLTR, you can see the long plays. We need to break and close above that previous day resistance. Still running small. So I'm looking for now coin flat hood small fail. Google flat, NQ flat, PLTR, small grinder, still not the breakout that we want to see on the daily. Oakle over here, small unwind, couple of points. We used to see Oakle for you know, even 10-15 points. This is PLTR, so I'm looking only for a close above 182 and 70, then dip JLines and then long. Too early for now. Okay, check over here now. PLTR, the resistance we had 183 and 60 went away. Okay, so we don't know why they went away. Maybe they wanted to sell, maybe they were spoofing, we don't know. But what we know is that now there's a possibility of this to push even to 185 because that resistance is not anymore there. So we don't have any more of that supply. So in this case, you can see the power of Bookmap because it tells you the participants that are right now in the market. Okay, so we don't have any more of that seller until 185, some are 184-ish, and then 185. 185 is the biggest resistance level, and also on a daily chart. Rambo, shh. Come on here. Hey. PALI is going, so it's getting to that 140 resistance that we have 190. ACTI back to the 1 minute JLines. Okay, but I'm still focusing, guys, on the plays that we had in the watch list. So Tesla, looking at Hood, looking at PLTR, looking at NQ, QQQ, Nvidia, Google, and also SMCI. Yeah. One thing, Ron, Nvidia is a little bit flat. I mean, it's ranging in $1, $1.5 from the open. But I need to see, in order to trade Nvidia, a good move of NQ, because NQ is really the leading guide for what concerns over here, you know, the tech stocks or the semiconductors. So in this case, if NQ, we're still like at the open level, more or less, you know, up 30 points from the open level. So that's not really a big push for now. In case NQ is going to push strong, then I'm going to start really looking for, you know, the best stocks to trade above the hourly daylines with our A+ setup scenario from our playbook. For now, there's a lot of chop. I think we're waiting over here, probably the 10:30 to see if anything is, you know, going to be a little bit more volatile. 10 o'clock, nothing happened. You know, after the first 30 minutes, you can often have the reversal play. Okay, PLTR right now. So we are looking for this close PLTR above what? Above that 182 and 78. Remember, we have supply at 184, 185. Okay. So what we're doing over here, we're looking for that potential continuation because that liquidity went away. I think Oakle was not a setup. Let's see. No, mi sa che era sotto.
Yeah.
Sotto, ci sta. PLTR is Coin. Coin is 15 is good. So PLTR over here, got some position. Wanna see if we're break of that key level, 183 and 50. We are outside of your range. This is for me a beautiful long play. That's the alert we got from the system here. Okay, so long play on coin. The spot over here, coin, I want to check it out. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Coin, prepare over here for a big move now. 351 TP. So coin, 351 TP. Nice break, a nice volume over here at the bars. We need to break this 347, okay? Of course we need to break that. So vediamo, qui c'è questo, che è alto qui 344.50, the long. Qui c'è un po' di rosso ancora.
Yeah.
Quindi è sempre un po' più difficile.
No, si sa.
So let's see if we can break the level of 347. The long over here came 344.50, 345. So if you're using our JLine curl play, that's your position. Okay. So long play, JLine's curl. Risk now break even. Yep. So, okay. Come on here. So they held a dip 345.50. They're trying to break the 347.15. Bookmap is good over here. You can see green prints. There we go. Smack it. Boom. Okay, now we want to see 350, 351, okay? If it stuffs 346 and 30 out,
Adesso è sul hit.
trying to hold the 347. So NQ, if we're looking at right now, NQ guys, is coming back down. So NQ is coming back down. So it's stalled right now, no breakout. Coin seems the strongest right now to trade, and PLTR, but they're at that high, and they're just simply there like stalling. So we don't have a strong continuation of the market. When you have these days, you have to be very, say, tight with the risk management. So because everything is not going up, don't simply leave your trailing a little bit wider. Okay, cut it, break even, small scratch if it doesn't work right now. Okay, so we are in coin right now. We have the trading 346 and 30. If it stays above 347, 350, 351 target, you can see Bookmap over here is staying on this, I would say, sideways action in the last over here 5 minutes, 346, 346.30. Do I love this market today for the longs? Well, no, because NQ is not giving me that, I would say, strength Tesla starting to curl as well. Coin pushing more. Coin is pushing more. 348. Okay.
Wow.
So now raise your trailing at 347. So we have the entry from JLine curl 345, 345.50. If you are better, 344.50, but 345.50 is a good play. That's the reason why I'm risking 346, 346.30. Target's 350, the main magnet, 350 level. Tesla is also pushing. And this came because this stock was in our pre-market plan, in our watch list, okay? So we posted this in our trading room. So you can see this morning we were looking to trade PLTR, coin, and other stocks. So this is coin is pushing. I like the play. Double confirmation. So beautiful over here. PLTR as well, pushing. Small, slow, but pushing. Okay, so PLTR as well. Want to look at JTrader here for some plays. So we have over here for, so everybody that, you know, knows, reclaim of JLines equal long. And then also, guys, we have over here all multi-time frame confirms long play. Come on, come on, come on. We're going to that 350. You can see over here the liquidity. This was from our pre-market watch list. So there we go. Coin continuation. Okay. So we're looking for that continuation. Okay, so this is moving well. PLTR slowly. We're looking for that breakout. Tesla also in our plan. So this was the plan on Tesla. Breakout 446, then 451 is getting there on Tesla. So amazing play. And we made this plan at 853. So we have the target over here. If you follow our play, sell half at 451. And over here we have our buy play. And also the system over here tells you confirm long. 446, sorry. We can break maybe the 451, then I will be looking for 456, 457. Okay, let's go back and see what we have this morning. So right now, coin, long play, NQ is breaking out the small intraday range. Nvidia nothing, Oakland nothing for now. PLTR pushing the upside. Amazon nothing. We're looking more for a short Amazon. This over here is on Tesla. So we have three of our plays this morning, giving a J-line curl on the over and J-line curl over here. Okay, so pretty proud of that. System worked good. So study the pre-market watch list, review it attentively. And there we go. Tesla is pushing more. NQ is pushing more.
Now I have to pick up my son from school.
454 on Tesla. Let it ride. Let it ride, guys. So we can see again that the dip over here on Tesla and push, the PLTR over here and push, the coin over here also and push, right? So we're simply riding these. Coin, Tesla, and PLTR. $184 PLTR. We need to break this 185. We have some resistance. Let's look over here, guys. This 185 is all morning is there, okay? So we need to break this level of liquidity. There we go. Okay, so we need to break this. Let's go back 1 second to Tesla. SMCI was a good move this morning. Tesla over here, we had a breakout. So finally is pushing. Small curl today. Over here, 445. We are long on this, so well done. In coin over here, we're looking for that target 352, which is this major level over here of liquidity. Okay, let's go back over here on NQ. NQ, we have a wedge. So we need to wait this with breakout. Nvidia setting up for a long play, so start watching Nvidia. Could be a very good on play. Hood, we need to wait. Then we had in these days also Mu. Wow, Mu this morning, I missed it. Every single day we've been trading a Mu. I didn't have in the plan this morning. Let me see. I don't think so. Because it was 3 days in a row we were trading MU. No, we didn't have MU over here on the play. Oh, actually, yes. We're looking at this yesterday, not today. So MU play, again, not on the over. Yeah, long play over here, MU. All right, guys, so 10:30, few plays in the small cap land, looking at pre-market, some faders. Good trades by the team on HCTI, short in pre-market, sorry, after the gate. PALI over here still extending SSR on, but very good moves. They came, I would say, after 10 o'clock on NQ coin, Tesla over here, PLTR, so great market. Nvidia, start watching for Nvidia, and also we had SMCI. So very proud of you, team. See you again, everybody, next week for the webinar with Bookmap. Next week I'm going to be still over here, and then the week after in Turkey. So if you are in Istanbul, please come to visit me, reach out with a DM. Remember, every single day we are in screen share in our room. So we are posting charts, trades, alerts, and also explain the setup to trade. And also, as you can see today, how to trail the risk management, which is one of the most important things. We also have mentoring program that is going to start the 1st of November. We've been following a lot of traders during the years. Some of these became millionaire traders. Many others, full-time traders, 6 figures income per year. So very proud of the work that you all guys are doing, and see you back later in the room in about 30 minutes for the update. Thank you, guys. Reach out if you need any help. And I would say an amazing performance this morning using Bookmap on our setups. Thank you very much.